on your thighs. So this is going to be the beginning of our lunge as we move to the right side and pausing and seeing how that feels. In the right foot is planted, the left foot is somewhere behind us. It may be slightly forward, it might be slightly back. This is the beginning of our lunge here. Now we played with the pelvis, and I want you to notice now between the lower belly and the pelvis, lower belly, lower back, which way is the pelvis pointed? Can we tuck and tilt until we find the place where it feels even, right? And even just means that our tailbone is kind of straight up and down, right? So we don't want to do too much of an arch or too much of a tuck, but something right in between. And this is where our hips really do best as far as staying stable into the hips, into the core. All right, and then just noticing, we're going to bring left hand to left shoulder. The right hand can hold on to the chair. And then inhaling, lifting the elbow, but also press your hip down as if you're trying to create more space between your elbow and your hip. And then as you exhale, you're going to bring the elbow down and hike the hip up toward the elbow. So it's an inhale to lengthen on that left side and an exhale to actually contract. Good. And then one more time. Good. And then just bringing your hip back to neutral. Maybe left arm reaches forward. Maybe both arms reach forward. So it's just kind of checking in, this lunge pose. Some of you may decide you want to hold on to the chair, maybe come out of the chair. I'm going to skip that one today. But it's always something to try. All right, when you're ready to come out of it, we're going to come back to center. Whew, shake it out. Maybe your toe that was tucked, would like a little bit of movement by rotating the ankle around. I think it's fascinating that we have to tuck our toes to some extent. We have to fold through this part of the foot to walk. And then we want to keep that flexibility in the foot. All right, in between poses, what do you want to do? You can sit back in your chair. You could do a forward fold. So anything you want to, okay? Take a moment in between sides. I'm going to lean back. It feels good. Good. All right, back upright. Wide leg. This time we're going to swing to the left. Plant the left foot. The right knee just to where you need it to be. All right. Feeling the front of the thigh. This is that flexor we were talking about, what lifts our leg. And then playing with the tuck and tilt of our pelvis until we feel there's just enough down movement that lifts the low belly and really feels our core involved, almost like our hips are hugging in towards each other. All right, so we're just playing with that sensation there. If I relax, I automatically arch. I might even slouch and tuck. So I'm going to try to find the place where everything feels strong. All right, so left hand's holding onto the chair, right hand on the shoulder. And now inhale, lift your right elbow, reach your right hip down. And exhale, bring the elbow closer to the hip comes up. Good, take two more. Inhale, stretching, elongating, exhale, contracting. Feeling the side muscles work a little harder. One more time. And exhale. Good. And then releasing that arm down, let it reach forward. Maybe both arms forward. And then once again, you can stay here or you can use your left hand to hold on to the chair and maybe pretend that you're about to get out of your chair. I'm going to kind of skip that one today. If it bothers your knees, and of course you want to be super careful with that. All right. And then we'll come back to center. And once again, it may feel good to kind of just move that right ankle around. Good. Or shake out the legs. And then maybe tap out the feet. Good. I like to do the hands and the feet at the same time.